Hey everybody, I'm Senator Whitey, although I might not be for long. And this is going to be a quick video, or not quick video, but this is going to be a video on 5-color historic mid-range. We'll go over the first. Actually, just talk about my name change. I'm looking at names. I think I said this before, although I just did some more digging. And really illogical seems pretty cool, with 2 L's, so illogical. And instead of the I in the ickle, like in the lodge ickle, it's a lodge eckle, like with the E for my name being Elijah. Please let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. And then I could do something really cool where like all my followers and subscribers are called brain cells. I think that'd be cool. And then like, you know, I don't know. I think that would be really cool. But obviously I'm doing this more for you guys. So tell me what you guys think. It's obviously a much easier name to type and say than Son of Tidy Whitey. So yeah, where that seems like a cool name. I did some digging. I couldn't really find anyone else who had that name, so I mean, I'll do some more digging, and if I can't find anyone else who has it, then that seems like a pretty dang good name. Alright, now onto the deck. This is 5-color Niv Mizzet Midrange. Main card being Niv Mizzet Reborn. When Mr. Niv Mizzet Reborn enters the battlefield, you look at the top 10 cards of your library. For each color pair, choose a card that's exactly those colors from among them, and then you put that in your hand. So ideally, you your 5-mana 6/6 flying dragon avatar, already good body with flying, and you draw 4 or 5 cards. That seems pretty fair, right? 5-mana 6/6 flyer, draw 5. All right. We're basically basing the entirety of this deck off of Niv Mizzet. We are playing 5 colors with an insane variety of lands. It does make us a little slower, but we still have the removal and life gain to keep up with the aggro decks and board wipes, even in main. And everything is multicolored, except for Thoughtseize, which we just kind of need, and Cold Steel Heart for fixing. And yeah, so we'll go over this deck real quick. First off, we have Giganta, because even though we have a bunch of multicolored, none of our decks have one of the same mana symbol in a card. I don't know. It fits the companion thingy. And this is actually really cool because the tap add Woober. This mana can't be spent to pay generic mana costs. Perfectly pays for Niv Mizzet, which is really cool. So it like really actually has a meaning here, and also we can use it like white-red for this, and then blue-green for this, which is like really cool, or like, you know, black-green for that. Like it's so diverse, so I think that's really cool, diverse. And yeah, it's just a nice 5/5 to get. Then we have Thoughtseize, looks at their hands. This is gonna be good against slower decks and even aggro decks, though not really burn. Vanishing Verse, instant speed removal spell that is one of our new additions. It's just a multicolored spell that can kill things really well, so we love it. And it's a permanent killer, so we hit, like, you know, non-creature things sometimes. Then we have another new card, Expressive Iteration. This card is really nice. It's just a really good draw spell. If we need some card advantage, just helps us get where we need to go. Then we have another new card, a whole bunch of new cards. Lightning Helix. This is another good addition for another multicolored edition from Niv Mizzet. And it's just a really good removal spell that will gain us some life, keep us alive for longer. And we have our only other non-multicolored spell, and that is Cold Steel Heart, which ETB's tapped and adds 1 mana of your chosen color. So it just helps you fix for that 5th color or 4th color. If you need another color, it helps you get there. And it's 2 mana. That's why we're you know, using it as 2 mana. So really nice. Next card, Hydroid Crisis is a 2/of. This card gets absolutely bricked by Narset, but if we don't see a Narset, this card will be amazing. If you have it as X's 4, you draw 2 cards and you put on a 4/4 Fampler. Like, that's just good. You draw 2, gain 2, and put down a 4/4 Fampler. So it's just good, really good value. And yeah, Next, we have Deafening Clarion as a multicolored board wipe that can also gain us a good amount of life. If we're playing against a low-to-the-ground aggro deck and we play our Niv Mizzet and then next turn we Deafening Clarion, choosing both, then we get to basically wipe their board and gain 6 life, which is just utterly amazing against aggro. So, yep. And the only reason this is hiding amongst the 4-drops is because if we do this, the lines disappear. Next, Binding Old Gods. This is a new-ish card. A lot of these cards are new-ish. This card is just a removal spell that's multicolored. It helps us fix with that forest being able to get like 3 different triomes. So that's really cool. And then the Death Touch can actually be useful sometimes. So, and then we have Yasharn, another multicolored card. This is mostly against sacrifice lists. Although we are playing 1 plains, 1 forest for him, for the big pig himself. And yeah, he's just a good body that can draw us 2 lands. Make sure we hit our land drops next turns. And yeah, multicolored. Then we have 2 Scarab Gods. This is another really good creature here. It gains us a little bit of life. I know it doesn't. But it making 4/4s is amazing in this deck because almost most of our creatures are really nice when they come back as 4/4s. This won't draw or gain anything, but it's still a 4/4 flying trampler, which is nice. This will get us another, and this will give us a forest and plains and get that little bottom ability. And this coming back is insane. So yeah, that's one of the top reasons why we're playing it, is because just getting back this is amazing. And this is a dual code 5 mana 5/5 that is hard to kill and just a good blocker and can exile their stuff too. So yep. And then we have an insanely high amount of lands. If you want to see all the lands, I advise you just take a look at all this. Maybe take a photo. If not, we are let me real quick get the lands. We're playing 28 lands. These are all our lands. And yeah, and these are pretty, like, some decks you can kind of skip a couple lands. You kind of need to have lands for these decks. And definitely, if possible, play the exact. This is the exact list that I found. Amount of lands, because I mean, what the heck? How am I gonna navigate this, right? Like, so, if you have shocks and you don't have these check lands, play the shocks of the same color, but know that it's much worse against aggro, so you might be much more volatile. If you notice, we're not playing very many shocks, so playing like one of like 6 colors. So yeah, that's why we're not playing very many shocks. We want the life a lot. And yeah, next we have Giganta, which we already went over. Then we have 3 Dovin's Veto, which is just a really nice control beater that is multicolored, so we can draw it off of our amazing Niv Mizzet. And then we have another Vanishing Verse. Every card in this deck is, in this sideboard, is multicolored, which can be got off Niv Mizzet. I'm just saying that now, so I don't have to continue saying that. Vanishing Verse kills things. We're playing it against monocolored permanents, typically aggro. Maybe they have like a really nice combo that involves monocolored permanents. Boom. Then we have Pelucranos, another good just 4 mana 6/6, maybe even bigger if we're playing against rogues, blocker, boarded in against rogues, other mill decks, and against creatures. Then we have 2 Angriths, the other one's hiding here. This is against control, really nice card against control. The planeswalkers are hard for control to deal with once they resolve, and this one taking away from the card advantage of control is really nice. So, yup, love to see it. Then we have 2 Clothis against Graveyard, 2 Deafening Clarion against aggro, Nicol Bolas, the 4 mana version, against 2 Nicol Bolas against like mid-range control, and 1 more Krasis against mid-range that isn't playing Narset. Yeah, that's the deck. I've only played 1 game with this deck, and I am currently 1-0 with it, I think. I'm pretty sure I only played 1, and I'm pretty sure I won that game. So, I don't know why that wasn't already clicked on, but okay. We will see when I either win or lose the second game, how many games I've won or lost and played. So, there's a little show on the top right over here. Let's do this. Deck Ross. Oh, by the way, I just randomly tuned into Wyatt Darby's stream yesterday. And I realized that WD-40 Rocks guy that we played against yesterday is Wyatt Darby. So we lost to Wyatt Darby yesterday. That made me feel a little bit better. We're gonna keep this. Kind of awkward, but we have all of our colors. I'm pretty sure I didn't actually check. Oh, we're missing. No, we haven't. So we have all of our colors and Niv Mizzet. So as long as we survive, we'll be fine. And obviously, we can hope to draw more things. So as it turns out, Mr. Opponent, we are playing all of the colors. We are playing them all, my friend. Alright, so hopefully he gets a little stuck on lands here. If he does get a land draw, we will have some problems, especially because we're not drawing anything reasonable, so that is not good. I was kind of hoping to draw something that wasn't a land. Maybe a removal spell even, or basically everything is kind of playable. Or maybe a Cold Steel Heart or something to get me to Niv Mizzet quicker or something, so a little annoyed that we didn't do that, but okay, at least he didn't hit a land. We're only taking 6 damage, right? I mean, that's still a good amount of damage, and we still can't do anything this turn, but who knows? Maybe we'll draw something and deck, but if not, we're probably dead anyway if he has like a land. Let's see. Oh, yay, another. That's exactly what I wanted, chat. How did they know, chat? Okay, I'm pretty sure we just lose no matter what here. If he doesn't have a land, oh, okay. No, he's dead. He darted his Quest EV. We just utterly flooded out that game. That's okay. It happens. It do be like that sometimes. Alright. Faces is a little too slow here. And Yasharn is useless. We could play Bolus, Nikki B. No, I think this is just good. We're just looking to slam a Niv and get the value in. We get that good value off of that Niv. I shouldn't have kept that hand maybe, but I did. I did obviously get flooded, but I can't blame the entirety of the game on it. If I hadn't kept that hand, I would have had a much better chance at winning. So I thought that with Thoughtseize, I could probably take away like a very influential card. Well, first off, I didn't know I was playing Aggro. And I thought that I could just, snag a more influential card from them, make my life a little bit easier, We're just going to press Alliteration, put this into my hands. I want green. No! Oh, I chose the wrong one. Well, we're throwing, but that's okay. It's not like anything in our deck would need green, right? Not Niv Mizzet or anything. Sorry, that was dumb. That was kind of obvious, too, that it was dumb, so alright. This turn, we're going to spend just throwing kill spells at things. So we have black, white... No, hold on. Black, white... No. Black, white, red, white. Yeah, okay. Just need to make sure that we had the ability to kill both of those, so that's cool. No. That was close. So I mean, like, he's obviously gonna have the Coco, which will hit us with whatever creatures he gets, right? Oh, okay, that's really nice. Oh, if only we had green mana, chat. If only we had green mana. My, oh my. How does it feel to have green mana, chat? I wouldn't know. Oh, okay. Well, he's dumb. Or not. I guess he doesn't really know what we're playing, so this is just a nice, like, you don't know what I'm playing, so I get the advantage here. Okay, we're gonna click this correctly, okay? Oh, wait, actually, I should have put this in my hand. Still no green then, because we need a board wipe here. You go to library. Doesn't really matter, actually, yeah, so we need a board wipe here just to not die, or to not take it, like, because if he has cleave, we're dead, and this good. Like, I'd rather just be here. We can just win with Scarab God. Even though we've kind of been kind of awkward with our lands, we can still just... Ow! What? Oh my god, the amount of haste. Holy crap. Why do you have so many things with haste? Scaring me over there. Scaring me. Alright, 5-5. Because there's no way you have cleave, is there? You wouldn't happen to have a Ember cleave, would you? Would you? Would you, good lad? No, you wouldn't. Obviously you wouldn't. He wouldn't, right chat? Right chat? No cleave. No cleave. 0 cleaves. 0 cleaves from the opponent. You already know. Are you putting on the galleons? I'm blocking. This will be +1. Oh, so I mean, like, why don't I block this then? Yeah. So that saves me more life and takes out the weird creature. And it comes back to my hand. And I got a land. And that rhymes. Can we get a little Viking healing? Alright, well now we're in a winning spot. Plus he's down on a land, so he can no longer cleave unless he top decks a land. Cool. Cool. Super cool. Or yeah, just in case you draw lands, I want to be able to double exile with the job, so. Okay, that's good too. We'll name green. Cold Steel Heart, pulling its weight. Find me green. Let's not click something dumb. Please. Please. That would have been bad. Okay. Alright, so we can get one of his creatures. Probably just gonna get... Oh, okay. Him having Ops is kind of odd. I don't know if he knew what I was playing. I don't think it really matters. We're all playing full force, so we'll get the sharp counter. Because we're that good. First thing you do, slam a Niv. Just for you. Oh, we had 2. There's much less Tog than it usually is. Well, this is not a bad one, so... This is not a bad one at all. Exiling an Ox for 2 mana is just great, so... Exiling him from the board is just great, so... Yeah, looks like we just have full control of the game. Even with only getting 2 cards from Niv and him having like a nice draw 3 off that Ox, I think we're still in a reasonable spot. Yeah. I'm kind of just... Okay, we'll actually exile this, because that'll... This is scalable. Well, I can gain life on my turn, no pause. Ain't that pause. Oh, hello. So much card advantage. And it puts us in our graveyard so we can get it back with the other one, which is really cool. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is go to combat swing. And this is legendary, and that's why we're going to combat swinging. We know, chat. I 100% understand that when I play this, they're legendary, right? So, but we just want this trigger, which will. Okay, so we either get clearing or clearing. What am I saying? Yeah. I mean, like, are you not dead now? Do you not see how you're dead now? You do happen to be dead now, even though you weren't actually dead. You're dead. What was that? Killing 4 creatures, board wipe? Jesus. That's just the power of 4-color. We literally, I mean, those were all the same thing, but we can get like 5 cards, which is just bonkers. We're bottoming a bunch of lands when we do this also, so definitely no. The Scarab God is just doing a great job here. also get another Niv Mizzet off of one Niv Mizzet. So, thought we could. That's kind of weird. Okay. Well, you're dead. Unless you have something. So, I mean... Oh, look. It's a 5/5 trampler, guys. Alright. Alright, lad. We still get to exile your Ox. Which will actually make me discard everything. Which I'm kind of fine with. Because I already have a chunky graveyard. So I could even escape this. And also... You have to block with a bunch of creatures. You have to do a bunch of stuff that to even get out of that spot. So... Even if you got out of that spot, I don't think I was losing that game. He did have a slow start, chat. We know that. We board wiped him twice. We know that. Gruul is pretty resilient to board wipes, which is annoying. But look at this hands. Like, we only have 3 of our colors, but we can play every single spell except for this. And we have 28 lands, so I'm not too terrified of not hitting land drops, although I probably still will not hit my land drops. Really? You have multiple? Great. And drop 3. I mean, that's bad. Alright, so next turn we board wipe him. This turn we take... Holy Jesus. Yeah, we had to take that. That's insane. What the heck? I think he still... Oh, no. I think he still doesn't really understand what my deck does. I don't know why he's playing Whirling Vortex here, or Ox. Maybe that's just like a standard board against like mid-range / control. I don't think that's the proper board. We attempt to board them. Okay. So I mean, like now we have Vanishing Burst to kill the Whirling Vortex, along with another Vanishing Burst. And, like, apples and potatoes. So. Okay. So we're gonna do this. I don't know why we keep getting both of our Dragon Skull summons. It's kind of eerie. White, black. Let's get him to pay one of his energy. Oh yes, yeah, value. We got him to pay one of his energy, chat. Easy game. I don't really need to control these verses right now. Nor do I very much need Giganta, but look, see what I've got. I think you lose. Opponent. Although I don't have blue. Oh, I do have blue. Yeah, I love my card. Oh. That's cool. Oh, you know what else is cool? I get to exile these burning trees. Oh, that's so cool. I want to try that now. Hold up. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Do we have another black blue? Do we have... Oh, we only have one blue. Aww. That was gonna be so cool. Because then I could do it again, chat. That's so cool, but no. But no, only sadness. I mean, we're just going for lethal, right? We have 2 Vanishing Verses. What? Good game. I literally just attack for 10. Okay. We're insane, chat. What can I say? Oh yeah, I did only play one other game and win it. Yeah, see. And for a mid-range deck, we win pretty fast. Just like turn 6, some people will see the Niv and scoop, or like see the like 4 or 5 cards off the Niv and scoop if they're not like in a reasonable spot by then. But yeah, we do a very good, a better job staying alive in this version of Niv than any other 5-color Niv deck I've ever seen. Because I've played 5-color Niv in Historic since Niv Mizzet was no longer legal in Standard. It never has really felt this way. I've always just lost to straight up aggro like that, like Gruul. Whereas now I feel like I have a fighting chance, and I obviously do. So that's really cool. I like that a lot about the deck. It's like we're playing. And the addition of Triomes is cool, and I remember playing this right after Triomes came out, because that was just a really nice addition. I think this is just white, black, green. Yeah, that's all we have, all the colors now. Okay. So I mean, like, this is a control matchup. Jeskai to be exact. It's gonna be kind of awkward. Opponent has Narsets. Hopefully they'll struggle with our Scarab God though. So if we resolve Scarab God, they're going to struggle greatly. So maybe we just resolve Scarab God. Ooh. Would you let me do that, Mr. Opponent? That'd be cool. Oh, I forgot what happens when we do that. Oops is right, Mr. Opponent. Oops is right. Do we try it, chat? Do we go for it? Balls to the walls? Does he have it? Yes, he does. Mystic Repeal. Dang, what type of Jeskai control deck are you playing? I've never seen Jeskai control play either of these cards, actually. Are you playing one that's kind of like, yeah, you get the foretell cards and have the fairy help? What the frick? Main deck Soul Red Lantern? Bruh, what are you doing? You ever see people who play these cards and then you're like, oh my god, you have been traumatized in the past by a graveyard deck, haven't you? You already know. He has been traumatized in the past by a graveyard deck. Now he's Soul Red Lantern. Alright, he only had 3 cards. 4. Oh, no, he's fine. I mean, he still means he's gonna have about 4 cards when he draws, maybe a 5th that he can draw. This Thoughtseize can take the best one, so I think we'll actually, after a Thoughtseize, hopefully just not have. Maybe he won't. Can Elijah speak? No, he can't. We Thoughtseize here, and then we resolve a cool spell that. Like the Niv Mizzet we just magically drew. How am I so good at drawing this card, chat? I'm legitimately insane at drawing Niv Mizzet. It's confirmed. I am the best Niv Mizzet drawer in the game. Yes, that's me. What can I say? I mean, yeah, he's got 1 card. Is that card? Oh my god, is it actually? You're kidding me. Sure. Watch him do it again. Watch him draw a card, watch him draw a land, play the land, play this, exile a card, and then we go to play our Niv Mizzet again and he cracks this and draws another Mystic Repeal. Dude, that'd be insane. Alright, lad. Combat first. We attack. Bonk. We attempt to cast Niv Mizzet for a second time. He's literally oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Sure. Sakuma. Die. Well, at least we get to kill the Torrential Dude. And we now know what he's playing. And we now know that he has notation art. What is this thing? This thing looks so bad. It's from that Masterpiece series, and I have a Masterpiece actually. I have Vidalcan Shackles in paper in Masterpiece art, which isn't in this game, which is really cool. I have a cool card, and it's only gonna go up, right? Because it's like a rare type of card, I guess, which is cool. But each one's great, right? So I can stick stuff with yours. I can do it, but I can do it. You have multiple lightning helixes. Are you just that good? He is just that good, chat. We took 1 away and he has 2 more. I will stop you from getting them. But you get. That's cool. Now you're on the draw. And I've got a 4/4 and a 5/5. Which means yeah. I'm gonna say what? we can get it back? What? How? I mean, okay, he's done a pretty impressive job of dealing with threats, which is really nice. Kudos to him, right? He's been doing a good job. He's killing our stuff, keeping us off of stuff, even with the mold of 5. But I think the mold of 5 really got to you, man, and you have, oh my god, you have gotten pretty lucky. Yeah, you get the whole mold of this, right? So yeah, you have 100% gotten pretty lucky. With your draws, you keep drawing exactly what you want, I guess. Double torrential wheel, counter spells at perfect moments. Like you to op deck that Mystic Repeal off of your Soul Red Lantern to counter my first Niv, which is really cool. So counter my first attempt at Niv. We will cycle a Triumph, which is one of the other cool things about this deck. We're playing some Triumphs, so even though we are playing a bunch of lands, we put them to good use. I think this is like basically always gonna enter with 3. So. Kind of annoyed that we didn't draw something, but there aren't many good draws for us. Expressive Alliteration would be cool, but this is not a good matchup for us at all. We just have to beat him to death and hope he doesn't have a way of stopping that. I think his only real way of stopping this would be a board wipe. So he gets to scry, cycling, scry double bottom, please. You didn't find the board wipe, so you should scry double. Oh, that's really not scary at all. The double top, eh? Double top, seriously, you gotta do like that. That was very effective.
Let's slow this down.
I mean, a giant Krasis is coming in a couple turns, so good luck, have fun with that, my friend. You've only postponed the inevitable. Oh my god. And now I'm playing lands, dog, because I have a Hydroid Krasis incoming. I mean, you might have a Narset. If you really have a Narset, that'd be toxic. Oh, Lightning Helix is straight up a win, unless you removal spell, which he probably will. He's used 2 of his Gear Hulks, but at this point he can just slam Magmopus, so that's kind of scary. Vanishing Verse can deal with the Gear Hulk. Alright, well, I mean, your go. Counterspell. Nice. And he's back. Okay. Well, I mean, we made him counter something that isn't our giant, insanely hard to interact with Krasis, so that's cool. Or not hard to interact, but you know, giant Krasis, so that's cool. And even if he does counter it, we still get to draw the cards because the way Krasis works. Baller. You're making me draw 2, discard 2 to get rid of my Krasis. You're actually amazing. How are you so good at this? The value that this man just got is that is so cool, actually. He made me draw 2, discard 2 when I had no cards in my hand, so that I would discard my Krasis that I spread on top, and that's how he dealt with it. That's actually genius. I'm gonna try using that next time I can. Although this game is basically over for us. He already knows we have Thoughtseizes. We don't really know. I mean, we kind of know what he's playing, but. We scoop this up. We're in a lock. That was just good draws from him, but also like we could play that better. I think we could have played that better a little bit. So kind of annoyed that we didn't do as well. But we are now in a better spot, hopefully. Krasis is gonna get bricked. Pelucanos's ability to come back on top of being a 4-mana 6/6 is something that I value, especially in a slow format. Especially because he's a 4-drop, right? So he dodges the baffling ends and stuff, which is good. And then if we get board wiped, we can probably get him back sometime later. That is keepable, I guess. Sure. We bought him a Cold Steel Heart, I'm pretty sure. But, I mean, we should just be able to buy lands. Because we're playing 28 of them, deck. attempting to do this first. Okay. You go into my hands. You go into my library. You go here. Tap. Go. Right. I mean, technically next turn we can slam a 5/5 or a drop, but I don't think that's happening. Unless you play a Niv Mizzet. If you play a Niv Mizzet, Narset. A Narset is much different from a Niv Mizzet. So, kind of interesting that I can fuzzle those, but... Oh, also, he was playing Absorb last game? What the heck? Since when does blue, white, red, or blue, white in general even play Absorb? This man is playing a special deck. Yeah. How bad is your hand that you thought I was gonna take? That was pretty bad. He pitched 2 lines. He pitched 2 lines. Okay. I see. No way to interact. Interesting.
I know 88 ways.
Actually, I think we're a little scared of
meditate
guarding
and
first,
prepare.
because like then he can't. Yeah, we're scared. Nope, we're doing this. Okay. Tapped out. Drawing a bunch of cards. You're joking. That's so cool, chat. Let's go. 10 cards, no spells. Let's go. We're just that good. That's so nice. No, I actually got 0, dude. I legitimately got 0 from that. No cap. Easy. I'm just that good, chat. I am just that good. What can I say? Just that good. Yeah, you're discarding cards still in the time. Loses life. Loses the number of cards and everything.
Here,
oh, I can just
monsters. No fire.
Throws
no
hammer.
steel.
Just randomly throws a hammer at someone. Because I have deep voice, so I get to throw hammers at you. Oh yeah. Are you telling me you're going to put more cards in your graveyard?
No fire. No steel.
Fire, no steel. That is a word. I think we play the 5 mana, the 4 mana 4/4 here, chat. That or we get the Giganta back. I think we. Okay, that's scary. Giganta's coming back. Giganta's into the hand, holding up veto time. He transforms. Yeah, I'm just scared of a Magma Opus. So, utterly terrified is probably a better word. Utterly terrified of a Magma Opus. Discard a 3rd card. Lose
No
3,
fire.
2 more life.
No
Like, this is
steel.
just good against control. We've made him discard 3 cards, and now we're gonna go for the gold, chat. And look, he's at 10. He's about to have 11 cards in his graveyard. By the time we get Angrith to 8, we will win with that gold. Like boom. Like boom, dude. Boom. Oh, counter it! I dare you. Go for it, my. Oh, actually, don't do that. Don't. I'm not gonna stop you if you go for it, because I need to counter the other side. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose. It was bad. Holy God! I almost tried to counter that. Okay. We have blue-white, right? That's how this thing works. That is how this thing works. Go for it, my friend. Get out of here! Get him out of here! Nah, you can't go for that. Nah.
No
He goes
fire.
to 10. Yeah, he's
no
just dead.
steel.
Right? That's okay. Yeah, he's dead at next turn. So, here's a 5 out of 5/5. Interact with that also, please. He has to kill my Angreth, otherwise he loses. And my hand is still oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Well, at least we get to, do a cool thing. Oh, okay, he loses his last card. And then we Vanishing versus... No, oh, we only have one way of one black. We need to pay more attention. I almost screwed that up. Oh, wait, hold up. We have to play this Niv Mizzet for... Okay, no. We're gonna do this. Concentrate, Elijah's son. Yeah, Elijah. So we have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Technically 11. This is free, and then we have another 6. We can just slam some stuff. Okay, I think we just tap this. Okay. That's good. Kind of awkward, but yeah, then I get to hold up where okay. And now I'm holding up Dovin's
overwhelming.
Veto. That just seems good. Alright, Angrith really carried there, so. And he did magically find, he did dig deep enough to find a way to interact with Angrith at the last moment, but we've already made him discard, what, 4 cards and lose 8 or 10 life? No, discard 5 cards, lose 10 life? Like, that's just too good. So, and then you interact with it, that's a 6 for 1. And although you were discarding cards you didn't need at the time, we are still getting rid of cards that could be useful. Please use a red source. I need a red source. If I get a red source, this hand is insane. If not... Oh no, I need... No, I have to be wary of the Narset. Which I will veto. Oh, you bottom that? That's not scary at all. Oh, you're okay, that thing's dead. Gone. And you probably foretold to draw a spell, so we will hold up the counter spell. We are stuck on lands too, Mr. Opponent. Don't worry. We're really stuck on lands now, and we don't have good colors either. Perfect. All of our other colors. Treasure, draw 2, discard 2. Okay. I was thinking about countering that, but I mean, like, he could have totally find a... He could totally find a... He's gonna hit lands here and have a treasure, so... Oh, he discards both of his memories. Alright. And we're totally countering an Narset, so... We need more lands. Hey, if you want to shuffle, I will accept those terms. If you would like to shuffle, then go for it, my friend. Shuffle away. Alright, well, we got a land. What do you got, huh? Huh? What do you got? What? You're casting memory? That's actually pretty good. I see what you did there. Okay. Oh, excuse me. How about I kill this? And then let it resolve, because I do not... You know why? Because I'm going to draw one right here. Oh. I was really hoping I would draw a veto, because I have 3 of them, and I was drawing a hand of 7, and there was a decent chance I would actually draw the veto there. But no. I mean, he did shuffle, but the whole point is that now he's shuffling on his turn, which gives him a pretty big advantage, because he gets to look at that hand first and do stuff first, but he still doesn't know what he's better. Okay. Green. It's always green. And we have to keep holding up mana, because you obviously know that we got stuff. We got stuff, dude. You already know. You already know we got stuff. We got that stuff. he's just gonna keep making creatures until we get him to stop. So this again because yeah, because yeah. On his end step, we will cycle the Triumph, and we are probably gonna end up losing to 1/1s just because he has so many cards in hand, and I bet like all of them are counterspells. Unless we find the Thought Seeds and we can see, because then once we look at his hand, we'll realize that he doesn't have anything. So we won't be cowards. Although we're just gonna start slamming things, right? As long as we can hold up. Yeah, we can hold up all this stuff. Giganta. Gigant. Counter. And makes a human. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose to an army of humans, chat. That at some point will just get too big. At some point, this armada of humans will have grown too large. I cannot cycle. I can now cycle. I cannot cycle. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can cycle. Because it's 8 for a Magma of this. Haha! Ooh! Look at the hand! Literal row of counter spells. Just like 4 Mystic. Oh, he's countering it. Oh, he's memory lapsing it. The bastard. He knows exactly what he's doing. Okay. Oh, this is like the worst one to get countered. We're gonna go with this first one, which will get countered. Well, is he gonna Mystic Repeal this? What? Does he just really not want that Thoughtseize to be there? All right. I mean, I get a veto. Okay. Now I have a blocker, and a veto, and a Dolvian's veto. I'm still taking 3 per turn, though. Let that be known. I'm still taking 3 damage per turn, so that's pretty bad. But he has to pay 5 mana every turn to keep dealing 3 damage to me. Otherwise, it'll start getting lower and lower. And I have removal spells. Or we could just like double Helix this Niv Mizzet. If we really double Helixes the Niv Mizzet. White, red, and still has enough mana to make a human. I think I'll counter the second Helix if he wants to do that. Or I'll attempt to counter. That can't be countered. But,
Stay back. I'm an explosively good pyromancer.
Are you? Oh. Okay, that's interesting. I think we have to Vanishing Verse one of these humans, chat. Straight up? Yeah, this is skin Vanishing Verse. I need to go! that human needs to go, dog. I'm gonna lose if I don't do that, so. I mean, Yasharn's not great, considering we already got our 2 lands, but 4/4 blocks things, so 4/4 it is. Yeah. Oh, can I do this and hold up the thingy if I do this? Yep. Attempt to cast Ingrid the Flame Shane. If you counter this, I will not respond. And if you had a counter spell, I would advise you to counter this. Because if I do respond, you're winning, and if I don't,
you're just fuel for the fires of freedom, Kerr.
What did he just call some Kerr? What's a Kerr? Is that K-U-R? C-U-R? Kerr like curry? But why would you call
no fire, no steel.
Is that like a ship term? Or like is a Kerr like a baby minotaur? Is that a thing? Is there like a name for minotaurs? Aren't real, so like, is there like a name? Is there such thing as a baby minotaur? Is there a scientific name for baby minotaurs now? What the heck? Is that what we got going on now?
Shiver my horns and hammer.
Yeah, 3 damage, 3 life. Also, bro, do you just like not have counter spells? Is that what's going on? Like, what's happening?
No fire,
Poppin'.
no steel.
No fire, no steel. Oh, I am bad. Was that my only red mana? That was my only red mana. Jesus. Okay. Into my hands. Library. I like red mana. This is something I play a land. Okay, I didn't play a land. Thanks. Do I need red mana? No. Air guild. White blue. White blue. We have now the ability to hold up double vetoes. So. Just go straight. Because he's just gonna make the human a block, right? So. We're just gonna try and keep Angrith alive for as long as possible, which will be a couple more turns, and then we'll play our next Angrith. Yeah, so hopefully we just kill him with shots from the Angrith, from the 2 damage from the Angrith every turn. So, and if we draw like an instant speed way of interacting with the 1/1, then that'd be cool because then we could just kill the blocker for the Yasharn.
That tickled.
That tickled. Oh, yeah, yeah. I am badass. I am Minotaur. Minotaurs are cool. Cool. So cool.
No fire, no steel.
Oh, yeah. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. If you counter this with an absorb, I'm gonna counter your absorb. But if you counter with any other counter spell, I'm not gonna counter that counter spell. Counter. Actually, I'm counter. But I will not counter the second counter spell. If you, why the frick does my door keep? Oh, you really outplayed me now. All right, well that's cool. Oh, you got me now. You got me now, boy. Oh, I could have hit him with that. Oh, I didn't realize he was tapped out. No, I could have hit him. Right? He was tapped out, right? I'm pretty sure he didn't have enough mana to do that. Which means, yeah, if he didn't, obviously he
Cover
didn't
my
have enough mana
horns
because he
and
didn't make it,
hammer.
so. Sure. I'm gonna win with this Angrith anyway. Nope. Alright. Well, now it's just Angrith time. Angry Minotaur time, yeah. Oh, that's a counter spell, isn't it? Oh.
No fire, no steel.
Alright. Now we just sit and wait, chat. Sit and wait. Why are you doing that now? Is it fairy? Nope, not the fairy. We will attempt
No
to
fire,
throw this hammer at
no
you.
steel.
Okay. Hammer has been thrown. Nikki B. We can transform Nikki B next turn. Also, Nikki B happens to be a flyer. So Nikki B fly over to 1/1s, which means we have lethal. 10 damage. What? This card is nuts. The bottom card, like the alternate art is insane. All right, I think that's gonna be the end for today's stream and video, guys. This deck was super nuts. We beat control and aggro, showing our versatility. That was a long game, but we were playing control, so I mean, like, what do you expect? But yeah, we beat control and aggro. We did lose in game 1, I think, both times, but we come back strong in the next 2. We know what we're playing against. We're a little bit more diverse, not really focused at beating anything in game 1, but after game 2 and 3, we're more prepared for our matchup, and I think that really helps in this deck. If you're looking for a really fun deck to play and you have This is a very expensive deck, but if you have the wild cards and the lands and everything, this deck was actually free for me, which is kind of cool. Actually, no, it was some uncommon wild cards because I didn't have this, but this deck is super duper fun. I totally recommend this deck. It is competitive, it is fun, and it's 5 colors, chat. You get to play a 5-color deck, and it does involve a lot of thinking, especially because you have to like focus on your lands a bit more than you usually would. So I would definitely recommend going into that settings, gameplay, and clicking all these off. So that's really nice. And yeah, I want to say thank y'all for watching. And hope you guys enjoyed your day. Mwah.